I have 5 money tips for you that can immediately improve your finances as they did it for me. I follow all of them, and if you want to become financially independent, you need to know them, because they are the basis without which you can't properly manage your money. So let's see together these 5 advices, and I also have a bonus tip that I will share with you at the end of the video. One of the first things you must learn about personal finance is that you need to know where your money is and where your money goes. And that's why having a monthly budget is vital. I started doing it in 2020, and since this moment it has completely changed my vision about the money I have. Because with this, you can really understand what you are doing with it, how you're spending it, and you can immediately see any potential deviation. And so, over the long term, this monthly budget can really help you to understand how you're using your money, where it is going, and especially how you can better at managing your money. And to do this monthly budget, you have 3 steps. So firstly, you have to develop the budget, the monthly budget, which means you decide how much money you can spend for every aspect of your life. Secondly, you have to track your budget in order to understand what goes in and what goes out. Because you remember, you can spend more than what you earn. And thirdly, you have to analyze the budget, analyze your expenses, in order to understand where you can do better or also where you are already doing good. And all of this in order to better understand if you have opportunities to save even more money to maybe invest it. And doing a budget might look complicated, and it actually is the first time you do it, because you have to develop it all. But once you've made it, it gets easier and easier every time you do it, because the categories are always the same. You have the income, you have your house, you have groceries, you have the car, and all the other usual expenses that you have. And this is going to be a super healthy habit that you will have in your life, which will greatly help you to become financially free. Always live below your means. This is the mantra of Warren Buffett, and I think that most of the people have heard it. However, this is also the thing that most people do wrong, because they want everything now, they can't wait. And I understand that. I mean, we all live once and we all want to spend our money the way that it makes us the happier. But don't misunderstand what living below your means actually means, because you don't have to live badly. You just have to live smartly, to prioritize your expenses. And thanks to the budget we were talking about before, you can really understand where you can save more money, and this way you accumulate and accumulate money that you can invest. And over the years, it just grows and grows, and it will become the basis of your financial freedom. So fix yourself an objective. For example, I decided that 50% of my gross income has to be for investments. You might not reach this objective immediately, but over the time, doing your budget, understanding your expenses, you will be able to reach it, and it will really help you over your whole life. Managing your own money is totally life-changing, believe me. I started when I was 16, and it allowed me over the time to save and earn much more money than it would have happened with an expert. However, most of the people don't manage their own money because they think they don't have the competences to do it, and also because that's actually what all financial advisors are saying, that you have to give them your money so that they manage it for you. And it's clear why they do that, because they get paid for that. And clearly, there are super good financial advisors. However, most of them don't beat the market results. And this means that in addition to paying some commissions to these financial advisors, the results they have, it's even lower than what you would be able to do by yourself with a normal investment in the stock market. And remember, this happens because they're mostly concerned about selling you new products, because they're paid on commissions on these sellings. And so what you have to do is to choose the investments by yourself. And this brings us to the next point, which is make investing simple. And yes, I know this also goes against the general perception that people has about investing, because everybody thinks that it is super complicated, and it can actually be. However, you can also make it super simple. And to do that, you just need a simple and structured system which is repeatable. And at the basis of that, it is investing in ETFs. And for who doesn't know what an ETF is, you can watch this video where I explain it. But so, why ETFs? Firstly, because they are extremely diversified, and this extremely reduces your risk. Secondly, the fees for these ETFs are much lower compared to financial advisors. And this means that the impact they're gonna have on the performances is gonna be minimal. And thirdly, they have great performances. Imagine that an ETF like VOO, over the last 10 years, it would have turned $10,000 in $35,000. And doing all of that really makes investing simple for everyone. And so the sooner you start, the better it is, because every investment you make will compound over the time and will make you incredible revenues. This is just the tip of the iceberg, because personal finance is something that it is enormous. It can go from investing your money to buying a house to also prepare your pension fund. And what I am trying to share with you in this video are really the bases that will set you in the right path for financial freedom. And so there's much more to learn about personal finance, which you can learn with books, with blogs, and clearly with videos on YouTube or on this channel. And here it is the bonus tip, which is invest in yourself, because this is the best method you have to improve your finances over the time. It can be with books, it can be with videos, it can be with platforms like Skillshare and Udemy. And you don't only have to learn more about personal finance, because also a lot of other skills will help you to develop yourself in your own job or also in the development of a new business. For example, improving your public speaking skills or your leadership will clearly help you in your own career. So take every opportunity you have to learn something new, and you will see that in no time you will be financially free. So these are the 5 tips I wanted to share with you in this video, and I believe that they are really life-changing and also that you can easily implement them in your life right now. And I hope that they're going to be helpful for you. So thank you for watching and see you soon.